Breathe continuously while holding each pose. Hold each position for at least 10 to 15 seconds. Avoid overexertion. Gradually and safely challenge your body. Focus on controlled movements to prevent injury. Prioritize proper form over depth of stretch. Listen to your body's cues and adjust intensity accordingly. Improving flexibility means doing stretches where you hold positions. This makes your muscles more flexible and stretchy. It's important because it helps you move better and lower the chance of getting hurt when you exercise. Side myofascial line stretching targets muscles and connective tissues along the body's lateral aspect, including the hip tensor, fascial lat, the lower back. It also addresses the oblique in the torso, the latissimus dorsi from the lower back to upper arms, and intercostal muscles between the ribs. This stretch enhances mobility, reduces stiffness, and elevate side body discomfort. During a spiral myofascial line stretch, targeted muscles and connective tissues along the body's spiral pathway are engaged. This includes deep hip rotators, gluteal muscles, external and internal obliques, quadratus lumborum, latissimus dorsi, and serratus anterior. By stretching these areas, individual can enhance mobility, reduce stiffness, and alleviate discomfort associated with the spiral line. The back bend asana, also known as back bending pose, involving arching the spine backward while keeping the front of the body open and extended. This pose stretches the front of the body, including the chest, abdomen, and the hip flexors, while simultaneously strengthening the back muscles, including the erector spine and the muscle around the shoulder blades. Back bend can help improve posture, increase spinal flexibility, and open up the chest and lungs for the better breathing. The pigeon pose is a yoga posture that primarily stretches the hip flexors and open up the hips. It involves bringing one knee forward and placing it near the wrist of the same hand with the other leg extended straight behind the body. The front leg is bent at a 90-degree angle with the shin parallel to the front edge of the mat. This pose can help improve hip flexibility, elevate tension in the hip and lower back, and release emotional stress stored in the hip. The child's pose is a relaxing yoga posture that involves kneeling on the floor with the knees spread wide apart and the toes touching. This pose gently stretches the spine, hips, thighs, and ankle while promoting relaxation and relieving stress. It can also help release tension in the back, shoulder, and neck. The frog pose is a yoga posture that stretches the inner thighs and groin muscles. From the tabletop position, spread the knees wide apart while keeping the ankle aligned with the knees. Lower the hips toward the ground for a deep stretch. Practice mindfully to avoid strain, especially in the knees or hips. The trunk twist hold targets the core and back muscles while enhancing spinal mobility. Sit on the floor, twist the torso to the one side and reach the opposite arms across to grasp the knees or thigh. Hold briefly, then switch sides. This exercise improves flexibility, posture, and relieves the back and the hip tension. Chakrasana involves lying on your back, bending your knees, and lifting your hips and chest off the ground while arching your back. It stretches the chest, shoulder, and the hip flexors while strengthening the arms, wrist, and back muscles. Chakrasana also stimulates the thyroid and pituitary glands and can boost energy and mood.